Hey guys, Winter here. I just wanted to let you know that what I'm kind of working on with this is not only am I working on my guild here, that's pretty important, to get the stuff that I really want. And so the best thing to do to help my guild out is where we can get a higher score, so that we get up higher in the in the activities and stuff like that. Sorry, and in the shop, because I like this stuff here. Like you see this here, this guy, these. The sanctuaries and stuff, and what they do is they give you little soldiers, and basically you can just wipe all kinds of stuff out, man. Like, if you have those guys fighting for you, you can like almost do like a hard, you just gotta. It's more intense. It intensifies the game a lot, but you can beat a lot of things that way, with those guys there. And of course, you want to have your. Now, some people put it on 49. I put mine on 50 here, my health thing, just because it lowers the speed time down just a little bit more. And I was like, it was kind of worth it to me because I don't really use all of this stuff. And so, of course, I use Meteor. Of course, I use Frenzy. I do like the protection, but I told myself that, with protection here, 13%, and the only reason I use it is for the gear here that you get that Where they at? This guy's like right here, because the hammer and shield, it gives you the protection. It'll give out the, whoops, almost deleted it. I'm gonna stop this, guys. It'll give out the, I think there's here. Where are we at here? Okay, it'll give out the, crap, over here. Here we go. Sorry, guys. It'll give out this right here, the stun slayer. Yeah, where it increases your damage. Of course, I have that up high too, which I would say would make more stuff to where we could use that more often. They got a lot of the stuff in here that we don't really need. They could come up with some more, options. Like there's not a whole lot of things you can do that uses stun. There's like none. As far as I know, none of these things over here stun anything except maybe the electricity, but I'm not 100% sure about that, and I don't think it does. I think it's got to be a certain gear that puts in stun, that'll add the damage, but the damage is just as much as the. Does the same thing. It's the poison here, which is it's not the same thing. I'm sorry, but see, the poison's 700. But okay, let's go back over here. We're talking about like here, it does 100% damage with your poison plus your 700 over there. But you're throwing poison out plus that, but you're not throwing anything out of a stun, so. Whatever. But so, like, what's good with the poison is, if you're going in your the best setup that so far that I've learned, and everybody's said on YouTube and everything, of course, is this. It spits out the it does the there's a automatic, to where on a hit combo it'll shoot out the Venom to where you don't have to actually have it equipped. And then of course. I also had the shockwave one as well. So if you're using any of the automatic shockwaves, say you're using this guy here, where it does the random shockwave I hit by chance, you can use that, and then what you'll do is you take that and you'll add it with your here. You're gonna do your shockwave, which pushes stuff away, so it's gonna hit it there, which I have it at 50, and then of course then your poison, you'll throw that in there too, and that's gonna increase it a lot more too, and then whatever you're doing from there, whatever weapon you like. Of course, this here is really good to use because it increases your attack speed, which makes you kill things a lot faster. And then of course your damage, but you have to be low on your health. So I like the shockwave because it honestly gives out so much. There's just so many different options you can use with it, and there's a lot of different gear that we can have that does that. So shockwave's good, but it's not good in the guild apparently. So. Of course, Meteor, the chance for Meteor, and Meteor is probably the best thing in there because it shoots out 7, and then at the top, and then the max rate is about 507% per each meteor. So that's like 507 times 7. So yeah, and then of course your frenzy and all that other stuff. But and the reason I have Sanctuary, the main reason I have Sanctuary at 50 is because my favorite gear that I use is is this stuff here. Which you only can get. I'm sure you can combine to get this stuff, but it's easiest, the best way to get it because you can go for it and you don't have to worry about opening chests and what you're gonna get. But and it's probably taken me about with being in a good guild, I think it's probably taken me about 5 or 6 months to get where I'm at now, maybe. I'm not exactly sure, somewhere around in that range. I've been playing a little over a year, but it took a while in the beginning because I wasn't in the best guild. But as you get higher up, if you're not that high on your levels or whatever, and you stick to it every day and you keep playing and just stick with it every day. I mean, just keep doing it every day. Where you get where you're going, and then eventually you'll start getting the stuff that you want. You'll sacrifice stuff that you normally wouldn't. Like the first 5 or 6 months that I played, I was like, I had this stuff here. Where's that? Crap. This guy here, right? This boomerang thing, man. I had those things. I had like 2 of those, man. That was worthless to me. Worthless. Personally, I think I did that for like, and that's why I wasn't ever doing any good. I had like 5 million might, or whatever, but I wasn't. I mean, it wasn't doing anything. Look, even if I re-roll it, it's just gonna defend and stuff like that. So, yeah, I definitely say the boomerang is definitely not worth it. Okay, so just don't go that way, guys. Some of this other stuff is kind of cool to have to play around and have fun with, but so far the best gear that I've noticed is of course your automatic Venom. Everybody's so proud of that, and of course your meteors, any of your meteors, and then also of course your boring trophy, those things like that, the orange ones. Always orange ones are always good, but they're so hard to get. And so, yeah. So let's go see what we're going to do here. So I'm trying to build up my guild, and I'm also building up my gear here. This is the guys I'm talking about. And I finally was able to get that bird, but it cost me $14.99 to get it, because you had to be like the very first season that it came out, the game, they had that bird. And I started like right after that. I thought I should have had the bird, but I guess I joined too late. But anyways, now I was able to buy the bird. And the bird is when your health is above 95%, it increases your damage against bosses and fallen champions by 20%. And that's pretty awesome. So yeah, if you're standing, you're healthy, and you're like kicking some serious ass, then you know what you're doing. All right. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm working on 2 things at once, and I like to do it. But the main thing now is I got to get these. They're the hardest thing to get is the. Let's go here. I can send something here like this. Is these ones right here? These guys here. Over these guys. Oh crap. Anyways, it took me to it. Hold on. Let's see here. All right. Okay, send. These guys here. Those one. Okay, the triangle one. Of course, if you want to see where you can keep those at, you can always go down here into your forge here, and then go up here into your inventory. And of course, you're going to see here, and it's going to show you all your gear and stuff. Over here, it used to have your fusion orbs, which I don't know, they're not really giving those out like they used to. I used to love those. But they've got a different system going on now, and those fusion orbs actually do increase a lot more. So it's kind of cool to get them when you get them. They just don't hand them out as often. And then, of course, right here is what I'm talking about. Is these circle ones here. That's going to help you get to ascend your first time. And those are very important to get. Those are hard to get too, man. And the only time I seem to get them is in the crystal world. I don't know that I've even gotten one yet. Maybe once in actually fighting in the worlds. If anybody, got them that way, they can. Now, if you'd like to spend money in the game, the best thing to work on that might help you get up there a little bit faster, and if you're lowering your stuff up, is to keep these silver things right here, especially like the 100,000 ones or whatever. If they sell, and I don't think they sell them too bad. I think I bought this one and something else. Oh yeah, I guess it's they were pretty expensive, but I wish they'd stop. I wish they'd just go a little lower on their price. They'd probably make more money that way. Hey guys, lower your price, people will probably buy more stuff. I know I would. So, let's see here. Yep. Okay. Well, I was rambling on, but I just thought maybe I'd explain a little bit of the stuff of what it is and what it does, what's good to go for, what's not good to go for. I can show you a little bit of action here. Let's see, what can we do now? And the reason I kept those stones here is because I want to upgrade this guy right here to 19, but it's going to cost me 1,729, and the highest I can go right now is 106. If I add in the silver that I have now, it's going to put me about 1.4, so I still need about 300 more. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my storage anyways while I'm waiting, because that's going to take, let's say, 6 days when I do get to it, and every day we get an opportunity to get more of the, going here in our trials, you get a chance to get more of the stones, if you're up there. So, and if you're not that high, I think the best guy that I've seen on YouTube to watch or whatever, and he'll actually answer your questions and helps you out and stuff, is called Oh, I forget to say it every time I'm getting ready to say it, but it's a Mobile Messiah, and he's pretty cool. He's funny too, guy to watch or whatever. He definitely cracked me up. So, and he does a lot of walkthroughs, like a lot of the stuff, like when you got these competitions that were going on, stay up here in your events, like your Kingdom Comes or whatever. Sorry, I had to restart, I had to redo my game. So, but like in your missions, he'll walk through and actually tell you what each one of those does, how to do it, the best way to do it. Because sometimes I'd be like, oh my gosh, what do I do here? I don't understand that. And he would explain it to me real well, and like in his video and stuff like that. And I'd ask him some questions, and what should I do and go for, and he's right. The best thing to do is to kind of pick a gear, but make sure you pick the right gear you want to go for. Like this stuff here, guys. I know in the beginning, when you're starting out, but this stuff down here basically is all just waste. You can't ascend it, so don't, like if you're building that stuff up to get it to a 5-star, you're basically just wasting your time on it. You want to start getting the green ones or whatever. If you get some of these, like you're going through levels, go through the same level over and over and over and over if you have to, and then just combine them together. And then once you combine them together, eventually you're going to start getting these little 3 stars, 4 stars, and they'll give them to you randomly. You just kind of build that stuff up. And as you play and you play and you play, you're going to get a lot better. And yeah, so that's all I got to say about all that, guys. And oh yeah, I was going to show you something here, wasn't I? Let's see. What should we do here first? I guess I can go in. Everybody's always showing their. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and fight the. All right, guys, you want me to do a hot shot, no shot with my, I'm bragging about all this stuff here, and then here I'm going to probably go mess it up. I actually don't have this at its max level. I like to move my runes around, but I'm going to go ahead and play the hot shot, no shot with 4,177 for you, so you can kind of see what my little soldiers do that I like to play with so much. All right, so we're going to go hot shot, no shot, and the cool thing about it, is it okay? So it's 1,200. Let's see here. Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. I can always do the one try auto win, which I normally do. Once I win the first one, and then I'll just go ahead and hit that, and I usually get like up there in the first, second, or third, somewhere in that area, because they used to not have the auto wins on there. I'm surprised that they put the auto win back on the auto spot. I should probably shut up because they might take that back out of there. But anyways, it makes it harder when they take it out and you actually have to fight the levels each time, because it's hard to not die each time, But, alright, let's see. I don't know if I picked the right gear, guys. I'm sorry. I might have just screwed myself. Let's see. Alright, guys. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn me off, and let's see what happens here, guys. I don't know. Alexa picked out the music we're playing. Come on, now. I'm just going here. Here we go, guys. Do I got? Yeah. Hold on. I'm left-handed, so I got to change this over. Alright, here we go, guys. Alright. I was getting nervous about these hot shot, no shots, man. I kind of went my way into it. I let my other guys do the thing for me. Here we go. Come on, guys. Because I don't want to touch me. Don't touch me. I'm gonna help them out this one, but I'm not rolling very fast. See, but those guys. Okay, guys. I'm not gonna do very good. I can already feel it. I get nervous every time. Here we go. See, let them guys do their attacking for them. I know I'm just totally cheating on this, but see, this is why it's worth it, man. Some of it. And I can fight it, but I'm really just not wanting to die because I want to keep my score high. See, other things are just running for those. out of the way there. I don't even know what I got. I gotta see myself, man. Oh my gosh, I'm playing me. Okay, here we go. Alright, 43, whatever. Anything else I can add to it? Nope, not right now. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna waste it on that because I might need it better. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it that way. It's only gonna take it up 2, so I might need it for something else. Let's see what else I got on my gear here. Man, I really need to get some more of these guys up here, and that means I have to do some combining and. You know, but yeah, and then it seems that for some reason it gives out a lot more damage and does a lot more than. I mean, I couldn't put that one on there. They got the critical damage, the defense, and the poison resistance for that, right? And 751. But here, this, I mean, for some reason he's got critical damage and skills damage. See, what I'm working with here, which is really awesome, I think, is I've got 80% of skills damage. That skills damage is what you want, guys. That skills damage is really what rocks it, man. And then I accidentally re-rolled. I did have defense on there. At the I'll show you where I messed up at. I think it's in this one. Yeah, I was trying. Okay, I did have defense at 10%. I was like, ooh, I wonder if I can go for damage for 10%. Maybe it'll get a second to give it to me. No, it gave me movement speed for 20, and so I'm sure my guild's like, ah, man. But the defense, I don't know if it makes much of a difference from defense to movement speed. I'm not really sure. But because you're not really moving very much in your guild, you know. But if I had to go to the levels with it, I guess it'd make me move a little faster. But anyways. I'll show you one more thing, though. Like, if you want to do some speed things, is to get these things too, which you also buy, can only buy in your in the shop, is that your movement speed. And what's cool about this guy here is that when you get him or whatever, first he started out with 30, and then but okay, see, you can do 20. I could probably reroll again and get 30 on it again as well, right? But see here, the top one, it gets out in 30. As long as you don't reroll, you don't have to worry about those damage and defenses. So you got your 30 and your movement speed, you got your 20 and your movement speed, and then if you got one of the other thing that goes with it, the where is it at? The pants right here. There's another 30. So basically, when I wear those two together, I got 30, 60, 70, about 90, I think 80. No, yeah, 80% speed going on that. So I think I've got a video out there, maybe if it's still up there on it. I'm not even sure. And I'm not very good at these videos or whatever, but I don't know what the heck, man. Just do it, right? Okay, so all right, guys. I guess I'm gonna do it. Let's see what I can do with my. And the Meteor Impact, I like to use my soldiers in that too, because I mean I can get up to almost 300 kills close to it. Even with only like sometimes I don't want to change my runes around, and I'll go in there with like 3,500 might, and I'll get like I'll at least get 220 kills. So all right, here we go with our guild hunt. Let's see what happens. Better play messed up. All right, here we go. I got everything set up right, everything looked good on there. I'm gonna double check, guys. This is how I like that. They're pretty much, my guild's pretty much in control of what I wear in this thing, you know, so. Alright, here we go. I'll make sure that they like what I got going on here, so, alright. Here we go, guys. Wait a minute, look. I'm gonna turn me off. Here we go again.